Hey there, it's Jonathan Edwards with LacrosseGoalieTips.com, and I just wanted to go over today a quick, easy clear that most goalies can easily run. The prerequisite for every goalie, though, is that your stick skills need to be comparable to other players on your team. That's just a given. A lot of goalies end up in the cage because they can't play anywhere else, because their sticks suck, they're out of shape, and you know what? That's great until we got to clear the ball. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to go over a basic clear that most goalies can do. And as I mentioned, the prerequisite is you got to be able to pass and catch and be able to at least get a nice solid pass off and not hurt your team. So basically, whether this is off a save or off of an end line clear and it's an easy ride, you're going to be set up something like this. Okay, you're going to have your D. Your D are going to be on the wings. Your third pole is going to be up here. All right. You're going to have a midi here, another midi, and another midi. If your team changes, subs a guy and brings a guy off, that other midi is going to come down here. Now, what's probably going to happen in this sort of a setup is that the attack are most likely going to follow their D. So if you make a save and everybody breaks out, most likely attack are going to match up with their D, middies are going to match up with middies, and so you're probably going to end up with something like this. Okay, so you're going to have an attackman down here, an attackman over here, an attackman over here, and you're going to match up midi, midi, midi. Okay, so as the goalie, we are uncovered. All right, so we're going to move up the ball. We're going to move the ball quickly up the field. We're going to pick a side. All right, let's say in this case we're going to go this way. All right, two things can happen. This attackman may jump. If this attackman jumps, your defenseman is going to bust upfield, and you're going to give it past that D, who's then going to come up. The goal here is that we're trying to find the 2-on-1. We're trying to find the 2-on-1 or create the 2-on-1, whichever is necessary. If no one comes to us, we're going up the field, all right? But in this case, if this attackman jumps early, then we're going to give a nice easy dump to this defenseman. The key here is you got to wait long enough so this attackman is committed to you, so that when you dump it to this defender, he's free, okay? He's wide open, and he's going to bust it downfield. The second this pass is made, this midi's got to be busted upfield as well, and the next pass for this D is up to that midi, and down you go, okay? Now, there's lots of variables that can happen in this, I understand. One of the variables is, if this is slow to happen, these midis, this midi here, can cut across pretty quickly so that this defender doesn't have a pass. That's where this midi comes into play. Midi cuts down to the ball, D makes the pass here, and now we're upfield again, okay? So, real simple. I'm a big fan of what's called the 3 across clear that includes the goalie. And that means a D, a goalie, and a D. And the reason being is because it creates so much. It creates so many options if the goalie is has good stick skills. And we're not talking fantastic stick skills. You don't have to be like an attackman on your team, but you have to be able to read this play. You have to be able to find where the 2-on-1 is and draw and dump. Okay, draw and dump the ball. The key to every clear is drawing and dumping the ball. You draw one of the offensive players, you dump it to one of your guys. Okay? And we'll keep continuing this here. If you check out LacrosseGoalieTips.com, I got more clearing videos over there for you to check out that kind of expand on this. And I always look forward to your feedback and your comments. So if you got any questions, email me, Jonathan@LacrosseGoalieTips.com. Thanks.